proudly representing the city in the skies, Antipolo City. I stand for the unseen life that sustains us all, our planet's microbiomes. By protecting these tiny organisms that are vital to our environment, we are protecting our food, our health, and our future. And that is why even these tiny organisms, we could see the silver lining in our planet. Thank you.
At the warmth of a close-knit home, at an early age, she experienced the loss of her mother to breast cancer, an event that deeply shaped her perspective and strengthened her compassion for others. Her experiences shaped a deep appreciation for family and a strong sense of purpose in caring for others. Antipolo City, Liz Mabao. Joy Barcoma, representing the marching band capital of the Philippines, Bacoor City, Cavite. Just like today and for how many years, we've weathered the storms countless times, not to break, but to learn. And in every challenge, we always find the silver lining, the power to build a smarter, stronger, and a truly disaster-resilient Philippines.
Bacoor City, joy but her bows down to the earth. In her earlier years, it was already instilled in her that the more knowledge, success, and blessings a person has, the more grounded they should become. Bacoor City, Joy Barcoma.
Representing Bayongbong, Nueva Vizcaya. Silver lining is found in every seed, promised with hope of healing our earth and growing towards a regenerative future, rooted towards hope, love, and kindness.
Bayongbong Lins, living far from most of her relatives, she cherished the limited time she had with her extended family, which taught her to treasure relationships and make the most of every moment. Her childhood also instilled in her a deep sense of gratitude, knowing that love and support don't always come in perfect forms, but are powerful nonetheless. These experiences shaped her into a young woman with a strong heart, grounded values,
Mula sa puso ng kalikasan, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. I am Vanna Patricia Hernandez from the City of Progress, Change, and Discipline, Cabanatuan. As a student nurse, I have seen the impact of waste firsthand. That's why I advocate for sustainable healthcare waste management. And today, I stand not just a delegate, but as a woman of the earth, choosing healing for the people and the planet. Thank you.
Cabanatuan City, back from the competitions. Despite facing challenges, she learned that faith and family when life gets difficult. She realized the importance of making good choices and treating others with respect. These values continue to guide her in everything she does today. Cabanatuan City, Vanna Patricia Hernandez.
Abigail Ancheta Navarro Manangan from the municipality of Cabanatuan, province of Isabela. In the hearts of Sierra Madre, I found silver lining, where forestation becomes redemption, and in every trees we planted is a promise
for a greener and sustainable future for the earth.
With her family taught her gratitude and the importance of caring for nature. Through her parents, she saw firsthand that sometimes life truly depends on action. Their journey showed her that change is possible when you choose to act with courage and purpose. This lesson continues to inspire her to be proactive in creating positive change in line with the values of Miss Earth. Kabatuan Isabel.
Mabuhay! My name is Karen Grace Siatno, born in Pangasinan, Philippines, representing the Filipino community of England, United Kingdom. As my advocacy is sustainable farming and self-sufficiency, I believe these are not the only solutions to food security. It is our silver lining for a greener and greater earth. Thank you.
The Filipinos and to nature, she learned from the quiet lessons that come from observing the world around her. Her childhood also taught her resilience, having grown up in a community that faced storms and hardships, but always rose with hope and unity, and continued her life as a fighter with the same values. Shaping her sense of gratitude, even from young, she was told to appreciate life's simplest blessings and use them to fuel bigger dreams.
Mabuhay and aloha! My name is Joanna Lee Upal, representing the Filipino community of Hawaii from Marcos, Ilocos Norte. My advocacy is in holistic healing and wellness because a healthy mind is a healthy planet. And perhaps maybe that is a silver lining to why our environment is where it is today, is for all of us to come together and heal as a community. Maraming salamat po.
Filipino, drawn to storytelling from a young age, she won national awards from PBS and the Student Television Network by age 12 for creating stories that highlighted community change makers. Her childhood, rich in curiosity and culture, taught her that true impact comes from the heart. As a Filipina in Hawaii, she saw the real leadership isn't about titles, it's about service. For Joanna, success means building something meaningful.
Maayong butag sa inyong tanan. I am Maria Era Ocon, proudly representing Impasugong Bukidnon. As a woman of the earth who experienced life's ups and downs, I believe that my silver lining is my mindset and my unwavering ability to find beauty even in pain.
Without the comforts many take for granted, yet she remained resilient. Her struggles taught her to stay soft but strong, to face reality with courage, and to find beauty even in pain. Grateful for her journey, she believes those challenges shaped the person she is today and continue to inspire her to help her family and grow through every lesson life brings. Impasugong, Bukidnon, Maria Era Ocon.
Magandang umaga! I am Martina D. Marciano, representing the vibrant city of Imus, province of Cavite. And I believe that environmental education is the silver lining that reminds us that it is never too late to make things right.
True growth comes from within, from quiet choices, deep reflection, and staying true to what brings peace and purpose. For her, fulfillment isn't about perfection, but living with intention, heart, and a deep desire to serve something greater than herself. It was City Martina Marciano.
Sabay na adlaw ay ang Angel Rose Campo Tamban, tikanghan maninasigo na bungtuhan labas, probinsyahan Leyte. Surviving Super Typhoon Yolanda taught me that even in the darkest moments, there is a silver lining. Mine is empowering communities through sustainable engineering and environmental education. For talentadong Pinoy, which sparked her passion for performance. This led her to train and later volunteer at the same center, helping others find their voice. In 2013, she survived Typhoon Yolanda, an experience that deepened her resilience, faith, and gratitude. For her, every day is a gift and an opportunity to live with purpose. La Paz, Leyte. Angel Rose Campo.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Juliana Denise Stapp, representing the city of Las Piñas. As an advocate for mindful consumption, I truly envision each and every one of us as the silver lining, because the simple act of consuming less can reduce our carbon footprints and show love for our planet.
And creative play, her favorite game, pretend selling, sparked an early love for marketing paired with a growing interest in money and business. From a young age, she learned that time is valuable and that love should guide everything we do, whether for family, others, or the planet. Her childhood taught her that the importance of trying, failing,
Maayong buntag ka na tong tanan. I am Quechke Bundaya Espantalion from the proud home of the Hawksbill Sea Turtles. Sika, magsaysay ni Samis Oriental.
Magsaysay Misamis Oriental.
I am an advocate of preservation-centered tourism. In every journey we take, let preservation be the silver lining, turning tourism into a promise of protection to guard our earth in every direction.
She remembers feeling overjoyed during family reunions, swimming until she turned pale from fun, and learning life lessons she still carries today. Through it all, she discovered that while we can't control how others treat us, we can choose how we respond. Even as a kid, she faced unkindness, but her values taught her to stay patient, kind, and understanding. She embraces her flaws and impulsiveness as part of what makes her uniquely Quench.
Maayong buntag kaninyong tanan. I am Dean Amanda from the city in the forest, Balay City, Bukidnon. The earth beneath our feet is our silver lining, where every native species we plant reclaims our history, restores our forest, and reawakens our future.
she enjoyed outdoor play, helping with chores, and joining school and church activities. These experiences nurtured her empathy, responsibility, and resilience. From an early age, she learned that kindness, humility, and hard work can take you far.
Maanyag nga adlaw kanatong tanan, or should I say, good morning everyone. I am Aldrin Ross Balaba, proudly representing from the Tourism Highway of Mindanao, eco-resort capital of Bukidnon, and the home of the multi-awarded cleanest public market in the Philippines. Maramag Bukidnon! My silver lining advocacy is aquacultural guardianship, protecting Mother Earth into the heart of modern conservation. Because I believe that protecting Mother Earth isn't just about science, but it's also about honoring the people who live in our land or paraiso for centuries. Daghang salamat!
Marama and spend countless hours outdoors with friends, especially loving rainy days filled with fun and laughter. From those carefree years, she learned lasting values that it's always better to give than to receive, that no one is too poor to offer something, and that even the richest have needs. Most importantly, she was taught to entrust her dreams to the Lord, believing that every desire is safest when offered to Him. Maraming
Mabuhay! My name is Lorea Balbuena from the shoe capital of the Philippines, Marikina City. And I do believe that a green approach is not just an advocacy, but a silver lining and a hopeful path toward a greener tomorrow. Once again, this is Lorea Balbuena, your Earth Queen from Marikina City and the woman of the Earth.
Challenges. Raised to be independent, she built a strong, confident personality, becoming a working student in her first year of college while joining pageants, proved her ability to balance responsibilities and grow through experience. Now, as an adult, she carries those lessons with her, grounded, open-hearted, and always willing to
born in Davao City, and now proudly representing the Filipino community of Melbourne, Australia. Philippines is one of the largest contributors to plastic waste, with over 1.2 million tons wasted per year. It is important for individual health, the ecosystem, and ecotourism that action starts now. I advocate for one switch a day, which is the silver lining as we can create change through switching to sustainable products, recycling, or mindful consumption. I'm Alexa Rhoda, a soon-to-be lawyer, advocating for plastic reduction.
and sports, she developed values of strength, discipline, kindness, adventure, and faith. Growing up in a small town with few Filipinos, she found creative ways to stay connected to her culture. One of the biggest lessons that Alexa learned in her childhood years are that life is unpredictable. City, Alexa Roder.
Mabuhay! Mahal Tana! I am Maria Maneli Villanueva Calcom from the province of Oriental Mindoro, representing the municipality of Nauhan, where waste clogs our waterways and floods drown our dreams. Our mindful actions becomes the silver lining, protecting the land, the harvest, and the hands that grow it.
Nauhan out for her younger siblings and cousins with love and care. Her childhood was happy, though not perfect, and it taught her meaningful values, especially the power of saying I'm sorry and thank you. She believes these simple words can brighten someone's day without us even knowing. Above all, she learned to value kindness and tenderness, virtues she continues to
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Minasan, konnichiwa. My name is Shervy Yumeno, born in Peñaranda, Nueva Ecija, proudly representing the Filipino community of Osaka, Japan. My advocacy is sustainable fashion. I believe the silver lining of true beauty is fashion that respects nature. Thank you.
The music, food, and culture brought everyone together. From a young age, her creativity and curiosity shone through, shaping her into the passionate and expressive person she is today. The Filipino community of Osaka, Japan, from Peñaranda, Nueva Ecija, Shervy Yumeno.
Mabuhay! I'm Chelsea Gwinnett de la Cruz, and I am proudly representing the municipality of Penti, province of Bulacan. My silver lining is that I believe that we should be the silver lining our planet needs. Because I always believe that even smallest act of kindness can really go a long way. And I love championing an earth wherein a lot of industries and businesses are going and embracing the eco-friendly practices and sustainable practices. Maraming salamat po.
Her a deep appreciation for nature and the responsibility to protect it. She observed how her grandmother nurtured plants and created sustainable gardens, emphasizing the value of caring for the earth. These lessons shape her understanding of how individual actions can contribute to a healthier environment. As she grew, she carried these teachings.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Justine Gianna, and I am your Miss Philippines Earth, Paranaque City. My silver lining is found in the way that creativity and culture can reconnect us to the Earth, reminding us that the Earth is not just a resource, but a part of who we are.
Paranaque City. Deeply compassionate, she organized animal rescue efforts, signed anti-cruelty petitions, and supported local shelters. Her upbringing taught her to give her best in all she does, no matter the outcome. With strong determination and a heart for purpose, she was raised to believe that even the smallest actions can create meaningful change. Paranaque City, Justine Gianna Dopacio.
My name is Florence Danica C. Sanchez, representing Pasig City. We live in a world where there is lack of compassion and full of ignorance towards the preservation of the earth. But I stand here as a silver lining to remind everyone about the importance of mindful living. Thank you.
Pasig walking for women today and modeling for various brands. Her first competition, Little Stars, didn't end in victory, but she loved every moment on the runway with her family cheering her on. She learned early on that what matters most is giving your best, win or lose. A speech contestant in elementary school reinforced this when, despite not winning, her mother reminded her that effort and heart are what truly counts. Pasig City, Clarence Danica.
I am Claire Colendres, representing Municipality of Pililla, Province of Rizal. I am a psychology student who believes in the power of education. And through environmental education, we shape the youth to become the silver lining that protects and preserves our Mother Earth. Thank you.
Pinilla and playing outdoors with her brother and cousins until sunset. Laughter echoed in the evenings as they shared spooky stories, with her often being teased for being lampa, always tripping from too much fun. Growing up, she learned independence, resilience, and self-love. Teased for her skin color, she turned that challenge into confidence, embracing her uniqueness. Her childhood taught her to find.
I am Zoe Beatriz, Punong Bayan Cruzada, proudly representing Quezon City. As a public servant serving the energy sector, I believe that the Earth's silver lining shines green, with renewable and nuclear energy powering clean, sustainable, safe, and affordable progress for all Filipinos. Thank you.
Quezon and determination. She excelled in academics, joined music and theater programs, and grew into a well-rounded individual. eventually earning a spot at one of the country's top universities. Through these experiences, Zoe learned that self-worth goes beyond appearance. By focusing on personal growth, she became confident in her own.
Buongiorno! Mabuhay Pilipinas! I'm Kate Trishagatanda, proudly representing the Filipino community of Rome, Italy, with roots in Batangas City. I believe our silver lining is found in interconnectedness and interdependence. The true sustainability for our only and true home. There.
The Filipino community in Italy both confusing and challenging. Struggling with the language and environment, she initially clung to the comfort of her cousins. Over time, she learned Italian, made friends, and found belonging to the Filipino community in Rome. Though being both Filipino and Italian sometimes made her feel different and insecure, she found strength in embracing her identity. She realized that her uniqueness is
Maupiano Aldo Can You Oli? I am Ella Marie D. Andricaso from the hidden paradise of Bukidnon, San Fernando! As a young Filipina, I truly believe that the real change starts with responsibility. That is why I want you all to be part of my silver lining. Clean up, speak up, and stand for the earth.
San Fernando. Feeling different and isolated, she struggled with confidence, especially in crowds. But after turning 12, she began to grow into a woman with a vision, confident, purposeful, and resilient. She learned that forgiveness is key to mental well-being and that mistakes are part of growth. Today, she values strength, wisdom, and mindful decisions, knowing that we do now shapes our future.
Janine Bashel Custodio, proudly representing the municipality of San Miguel, province of Bulacan. Today we face another storm and the effects of flooding in our communities. May we be reminded that climate change is no longer a distant situation, but a presence. As a teacher, I believe that the greener future lies in the minds of our young learners, as education is our silver lining.
This reflection taught her the value of time. Cherish each moment and embrace every stage of life with gratitude, knowing that each holds its own unique beauty.
Mabuhay! I am Riza Apitan Mendoza, representing the municipality of Tacloban, province of Quezon. My advocacy is entitled Awakening the Tide, which I aim to bridge education and environmental awareness, and specifically marine biodiversity. Because remember, inspiration starts with a spark of silver linings in the heart and in the mind.
Tagkawayan Quezon she was given. This trait has stayed with her over the years as she continues to believe that being content with what you have brings genuine happiness. She holds on to this value because it has never failed to make her truly fulfilled. Tagkawayan Quezon, Riza Mendoza.
Maayong buntag kaninyong tanan, or should I say, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. This is Crizel Jane Victorilio Torres, proudly representing Talata Bukidnon. In a world where urbanization is arising, and build programs are continuing. I am here advocating for eco-green building. And I believe this is the true essence of the Earth's silver lining. Maraming salamat po.
Talakad her teamwork, resilience, and joy in the little things. Compared to the modernized, gadget-driven world today, those moments shaped her into a grounded and appreciative individual. Her childhood taught her to cherish culture and real-life interaction. It also inspired her to value meaningful experiences over material things. Talakag Bukidnon, Crizel Jane Torres.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jamie Strickland from Manila, but proudly representing the Filipino community of Tallahassee, Florida. My advocacy is through ocean conservation, and by choosing alternatives and supporting cleanups, we see our silver lining in seeing the future of our oceans be safe and beautiful again. Thank you.
From the Filipino community. As a military brat, she moved frequently, which was challenging. Being the Phil-Am new kid often felt isolating. Though it was isolating at times, it taught her adaptability, resilience, and a deep appreciation for diverse cultures. She explored various activities but found her true passion in choir, where her love for music grew. Despite challenges like bullying, she embraced her journey and became...
Hi, good morning everybody. My name is Faith Louise Edwards, roots in Bacolod City, but proudly representing the Filipino community of Tampa, Florida. My advocacy, every tree we plant and every reef we protect is a silver lining of a gift to our future generations. It's a promise that the same earth we enjoy today will be the same one that embraces them tomorrow. So let's preserve and restore our natural habitats for future generations.
The Filipino community, their belief in her gave her the courage to pursue any dream and taught her the values of kindness and resilience. Inspired by her mother, a former graphic designer, she discovered that creativity wasn't just an escape, it was her strength. She learned that being different is powerful and that embracing her true self is the key to confidence and growth. The Filipino community of Tampa, Florida, USA from...
Mabuhay, Pilipinas! I am Althea J. Lopez, proudly representing the municipality of Teresa, province of Rizal. As a broadcasting student living in a world clouded in misinformation and environmental degradation, I aim to be a silver lining to spotlight environmental advocacies and activities, as well as spaces like Materials Recovery Facility, and inspire and prove the world that I am a woman of the earth.
The constant need for others' validation, she often silenced her voice to please others. But through time and self-discovery, she found the courage to break free from that cycle. She then realized that her voice has the power to inform, lead, and make an impact. She now embraces that voice not only for herself, but to give light to others' stories. Teresa Rizal, Althea Jo.
By susulong suglamta, or should I say, maayong hapon kanatong tanan. This is Jean Escandalio Bolañas from Titay, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Community-based ecotourism is my silver lining, where sustainability, community empowerment, and pride and culture creates inclusive progress. Progress in harmony with nature and with the indigenous people. Thank you.
Raised by authoritative yet loving parents, she learned responsibility through household chores before play. As she grew, she developed essential life skills like cooking and cleaning, and came to understand the importance of education in building a stable future. Above all, she believes that one's values and principles are what truly shapes a meaningful life. Itay Zamboanga Sibugay, Jean Escandar.
Maayong buntag kaninyong tanan! Alexandro Stephanie Pasayan, representing the City of Golden Harvest, Valencia City, Bukidnon. My advocacy is education for all, culture for life. Because I believe that indigenous child deserves quality, inclusive education, and honor to their culture and language and heritage. Even though their life is really challenging because of the fair education, but I do believe that challenges are not meant to break us. It is meant to build us to become the best version of ourselves, and that is the silver lining.
Valencia chose to face them head on. In doing so, she built resilience, learned to solve problems, and gained the strength and confidence to keep moving forward. Valencia City, Alexandra Pasayon.
Isang makakaligasang araw po. This is Austri Espejo Sanchez, representing the capital city of Ilocos Sur, Viva Bigan. Hailing from the heritage city of Bigan, where the past and the future collide, I advocate for sustainable ecotourism. The silver lining lies by understanding and by knowing that through mindful travel and incorporating sustainable practices, we can save lives, we can preserve the beauty of our nature, and we can boost our economy and our tourism. Because when we heal the earth, we heal life itself. Agyaman ako.
At a young age, especially due to her differences, she grew to appreciate nature, education, and the beauty of life itself. She learned that life isn't just about joy, but also about facing struggles. Through challenges and self-doubt, she discovered that true strength comes from within.
I am Kylie Ana Tilano, proudly representing the Asia's Latin City, Zamboanga City, East Coast. And with my advocacy green roots and with silver lining, we aim to heal the Mother Earth by simply planting a small seed of change at a time, and with that, getting closer to a better, cleaner, and greener environment and a sustainable Philippines for a better for the future. And of course, let us always remember, each step we do, whether it is small or big, it will make a huge impact on our environment. So let us always rethink, reuse, reduce, recycle, and respect. Muchísimas gracias a todos.
Zamboanga City learned to stand on her own. Her childhood was a roller coaster of experiences, but it taught her valuable lessons. Most importantly, that nothing in life is permanent. She learned to appreciate those around her and to live fully, knowing we only get one chance to make a meaningful mark. Zamboanga City.
Buenos dias con a todos. I am Vanessa Ka, representing the West Coast rather, of Zamboanga City. As we continue to face the wrath of climate change and the consequences of our action, Mother Earth calls for a silver lining, and that is to make transformative leaders those who care for ecological consciousness. That is why I advocate for youth
ecological consciousness for us to gain and ensure that we have a sustainable future. Because in order to maintain that, we have to take responsibility today. Muchas gracias.
Zamboanga City was her family proud. She began volunteering early, driven by a desire to give back to her community. Through the years, she learned the importance of staying grounded, resilient, and faithful. Zamboanga City, West Coast, Vanessa.